Hello, Tabor Smith. Howdy, howdy. Okay. I got to get my chat opened up here. Couple more clicks. Five people watching. Okay. All right. We're getting close. All right. Now we got 7 people watching. Come one, come all. It says, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Okay. 7 people. Welcome, everyone. We're down to 6. Okay. Jenny O'Brien. Hello. I always forget to give myself a thumbs up. It'd be pretty bad if I give myself a thumbs down, wouldn't it? So, Jenny, how have you been? Pretty good. All right. And I guess probably pronounced her name or his name, Tavy Smith. I'm not very good at names. If I hear them pronounced one time, I'm good. But just to read it, sometimes I just don't get it right. Oh, been a good day. It's been a long day, but it's been a good day. I know it's getting late for some people, but on the West Coast, it's only 6:45. Well, we're back up to 7. Hello, good evening, whoever's watching. Well, hello, Brad. Hey, I'm sorry about seeing you break your pole. And there's Robert. Hello. You two can come up if you'd like. Check your email. You got the link. Eating pizza. Well, gum it to death, Grizz. I haven't been on here very long, Grizz. Oh, man. Stray. Where's the love? Hello, Brian. Good evening, Rosanna. Oh, we almost had a little bit of rain this morning. Just barely, just very little sprinkle. Tim Holmes. And hi, Brian, back at you. Hi, cornbread. Okay, let me check out Tim Holmes. Here's a link to Tim Holmes if you can check him out. So show him some click love if you'd like. Good deal, Rosanna. Thank you for telling me. I put his link there so that they can check him out. I finally got my Go to channel. They gave me a deal. I had to grab it. $9.99 for a whole year. And I use it a lot. Stray, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome. Good deal. Brad, if you was using your GoPro for that video, that was a good video. Nice, crisp, clean, nothing fuzzy to it. Yes, Brian, it did a great job. For sure, for sure. Yeah, cornbread, that's what I was thinking that was going to happen because he had that pole laying there. That would be my luck. That pole would just go flying into the lake. Okay, Brad, that's fine. Thank you. Thank you for being in the chat. That helps a lot. Um, I need to bookmark him so I can look at it later. No kidding. Okay, I'm gonna let's see if I can find. All right, I just found what I was looking for. Okay, if you guys like country western music, there's a guy from our county. Oh, okay, there it is. But anyhow, his name is Adam Wardner, and there is his link. And every Monday at 6:30, he's going to be putting up a video called Beer 30. He's a great singer, just getting started. If you could check out his link, watch him. He's got several videos out. But I went to school with his mother, so I think you would enjoy him. And the more people that watch him, it'll help. A 4-day rain, okay? Well, cornbread, my fishing is I go to Captain D's. Well, you'd like this guy, and his grandpa was a farmer, and he wrote a song after his grandpa passed away, 4 square miles, and it's in that list of videos. You'll really enjoy it. He has a video out, and you can see our town. They took a drone right down the main drag of our town, went by the courthouse. It's pretty cool because I only live like 3 or 4 blocks south of the courthouse square. So, if nothing else, show him some channel love, sub to his channel. Not a problem, Brian. But if you would watch that one video, it's quite touching. 4 square miles at the end, he's riding in the combine with his grandpa. And his grandpa's gone now. Okay, Brad. Yeah, it is good. Hairballs, Tim. I went to school with his mother. She's the same age as I am. And the video, it's got the 4 kids. And his mother, if you're looking at the picture, is over on the left-hand side, the upper left-hand side of the picture. So she would be 63 like me. Well, Tim, did you check into that laptop? I went to school with my dad. Third grade together. Yeah, I like that saying, redneck. If you walk to school with your dad because you was both in the same grade. Pretty good, Tim. Okay, Tim, if you're leaving, blue jeans. Hello, everyone. Blue jeans. I am a supporter of your channel. You got your coat on, Tim? I'm doing good, blue jeans. Uh, this one thermometer outside, it says 59. I took the trash out right before I turned this on, and I had t-shirt and blue jean or shorts on. Looky here.
Hey, how's it going, Kim?
Going good, Chris.
Let's see here. I got to muscle my way on out the door for a minute.
Okay.
Hmm. Just a second.
Hey, Chris.
Uh,
I said, hey, Chris, be quiet. We're hunting rabbits.
Hunt Wabbit.
No kidding, Stray. Skeeter, what's up, fellers? Good evening, Skeeter.
If you see something funny, it's because I put the phone in my pocket.
You don't have a hole in your pocket, do you?
I sure hope not, but you'll find out soon enough.
Brian, how's them fires? Man, I saw a bunch of houses burn up on the news. I hope they're far enough away from you.
Hello.
I sure hope that there's no Democrats out there getting hurt. And one Republican. I mean, you, Brian. Under control. But a big fire just started Sunday by Steve and just me. Oh, wow. Not good. Not good at all. They melt.
Am I still here?
So far,
Okay.
You need me?
Yeah, I left my rolling papers on in there by my chair, I believe.
And it's good to hear your voice.
It might be in my red plaid
I just
shirt
told
too.
him that it's good to hear his voice. Darling,
Okay, thank you, Pumpkin.
I got a
Miss LED. I got that purple.
You did. Cool.
Earlier when I was getting the egg.
No, he made that video not too long ago. So that's probably right.
Thank you.
I don't know if they've updated that sign.
Okay. Yeah, I seen something on the news, Brian, on that 10,000 acres so far. On just the new fire.
What happened to your back?
Letting out the chickens this morning, and the disc slipped on me, and it started swelling up on me.
Is it because you had them old shoes on?
No, it had nothing to do with shoes or anything. It just moved wrong or something. I don't know, but it just that disc slipped on me, and that disc is always slipping on me. I mean, it does quite a bit to me, and then when it does slip, then the flame swells on up.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure it was the one in Napa there, Brian. I didn't quite quit. All I caught was a fire in a new fire in California, and it was 10,000 acres already. Well, I'm a big baby. I want to say I'm a big fat baby.
I'll tell you what, I know what it feels like to hurt your back.
Okay, yeah, Cornbread told me to scroll on up. Let's see what he said.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what happened there, Cornbread.
There you go.
Well, I told me to shut up today, and I thought she said stand up.
Well, Grizzly was talking about your videos on a big screen TV. Mine's not a 72-inch, but it's pretty good size. And it's a smart TV, so I can get YouTube on it. And as far as I can see, your video looks pretty neat, pretty good on there.
Looks pretty good on there. Cool.
I don't know.
What about when I zoom? What's it like when I zoom in?
I don't know.
Okay.
I
Biggie.
just picked a random video because when you're looking at YouTube on the TV, it's hard to pick out. It's not like the computer where you can scroll through, you know.
Right.
So I just found one, and you had short hair. You had your hat on, but you had short hair, so I don't know when it was.
Probably last year then.
But it looked good and clear, so.
You guys
Hello, Steve, what do you got?
want some candy, little boy?
Yeah, I'll take one here.
But first, you got to get into my van.
Okay.
I've got cupcakes and hot coffee and a flat screen TV with a Nintendo.
Yeah, she slapped me so hard I'm still pissing on that Toyota.
So, Grizz, I have to ask you, did you ever have to piss where you were sitting?
I didn't quite get what you said.
I said, did you ever have to piss where you were sitting?
No, I didn't have to piss where I was sitting. I was able to stand up.
I swear to God, guys, that made me howl in laughter. Grizz said, you know what? My back's hurt so bad. If I got to piss, I might have to cut this stream off because I'm going to have to piss. I'm going to have to piss right here where I'm sitting.
Oh, you heard?
Hey, at that point of the game, I would have had to. I wasn't about to stand up for nothing at that point of the game.
So you did this while you was on live stream?
No.
Oh,
After I was out in the chicken coop, letting the chickens out when all of a sudden it slipped. Then it took me 15 minutes to walk back from the chicken coop back to my chair in front of the house. And then after I got in my chair after a bit, then I went and after I got settled in and got a little semi-comfortable, as comfortable as I could. Then I said, what the heck? I can't do anything now. I might as well go live again.
Come on, get it out, stuttering. That's all, Grizz. No, that don't work for you. What?
What?
I can't hear you, Sonny.
huh?
Speak into my good ear.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah, Grizz, I owe you one, you know.
Well, pay up.
Why does everybody want to time me out? Jesus effing.
Why do you ask for it? If you don't want to be timed out, why do you ask for it?
You know what? I'll tell you what I want and what I don't want. And what I want is a damn timeout. And if you can't provide it to me as the channel owner, Grizz, then you're not capable of providing to your viewers what they want.
I don't see you in the chat. I can do this.
That works.
Everybody wants to do that. Yeah, I was, Robert. I was crying about my back not too long ago. Like father, like son.
Robert said that about 10 minutes ago. Catch up, dude.
Man, open your mouth wider when you speak. Don't presume to tell me what I will and will not do. You don't own me.
Go ahead and do that again.
Don't presume to tell me what I will and will not do. You don't own me.
Go ahead and do that again. One more time.
Do not presume.
Isn't that perfect? Every time he opens up his mouth, he disappears.
What I will and will not do. I'm spent. I need to get back to doing more Grizz parodies like the one where I was like, tied me up to a tree. Let me tell you a
I
little
don't know
story.
what you ended up doing, Cornbread.
Let me tell you a little story about Grizz, Kim. You know, Grizz ain't no shy guy, right? I came up to his house and I said, "Hey, Grizz." He goes, "Yeah, what's up, Big Steve?" I said, "Man, there's this sale over here at the thrift store, $9.99. He goes, "Oh, good, let's go look at it." So,
You already know this is bullshit because I don't go to stores.
okay, you spoiled my joke. Why can't you let me have a channel?
I didn't stop you, did I?
Why do you have to destroy me every chance you get?
Because I can.
I'm waiting to see Happy Meds again. I need some of them drugs. I need some more marijuana. Well, it looks like the friggin' Democrats released their newly revised HERO Act plan for $2.2 billion. More money for PPP loans, essential workers, post offices, hospitals, schools, and another stimulus check out to the people. $1,200. Look forward to it.
Thank you, Donald Trump.
Yep. Thank you, Trump. And thank you. Actually, you might freak out on this, Grizz. I might have to thank Nasty Pislosi, because if she impeached Donald Trump, she would have fucked everything up.
She
I was
did
hoping
impeach
she
him.
would. Actually, I was hoping she would go for that all over again.
She did impeach him.
No, but I'm saying I don't think that actually fell through or something, because she was talking about doing it just like a few days ago.
I'd
Well-
love to see her try doing it again. It was the first one was what turned out to be worthless, and the next one would be. And the first one did not turn out too good in the popularity contest for them.
Yeah, and they said, well, if Pislosi impeaches Trump, then we're going to remove her from office.
No, they can't impeach him. The Republicans already wrote him a blank check. He thinks he can do anything he wants to. He don't have to pay taxes. I actually pay more taxes than what he did.
Kim, if the president stood in front of you and said, "Mr. Fife, bow down to me right now as your president, and as your president of the United States, I want you to bow down to me."
It would never happen, Steve.
Well, then I'm sorry, Mr. Fife. I'm going to have to put you in the prison, okay? Don't forget to vote.
Donald Trump is not a god. We don't bow down to him.
No, ain't gonna happen.
It's going to be great, everybody. It's going to be great when we bring down Joe Biden.
But it doesn't make any difference. They can say whatever, but Trump has been impeached.
You're telling me to shut up, Tim. That ain't nice, man. What are we, a bunch of kids?
Who did I tell you shut up?
Yeah, Kim, you did.
No, Tim. He's saying Tim, not Kim.
Okay. I can tell you that, but I don't need to.
Do it.
No,
Shut
I
up, Steve.
I can do this.
No, I'm serious. Kim, do it. Come on. Don't be afraid of me. I'm just a little. I'm a teddy bear, man. I can't hurt nobody.
Man, I sure wish I had the controls.
What would you do?
I'll bounce him out of here so quick.
I know you would, Grizz, and that's why I love you. You're always willing to take a stand.
Let's see. When you click on these three dots,
There's one that says bounce and the other one says bam.
It's kicked from studio and banned from studio.
And ban from studio. You want to hit ban.
Hey, Grizz, I got my go to channel working.
Say what? You got what working?
My go to channel.
Oh, did you? Cool. How do you like it?
It works great, just like it did when it was free.
I hope it works better than it did before. So when you click on a troll channel, it will identify it as a troll.
No, but you can look at their channel.
I wish they had a little program, you know, every time a troll comes into your room, red alert, troll alert, red alert, troll alert. Big, huge pussy coming in.
Well, it's called
But
ban.
put it this way. You can look at their channel, but it might not be their channel that you're looking at, Kim.
I know. They think they're so smart.
Well, I mean, if they put up a bogus channel, so like if they put up a bogus channel that says Grizz 270 live, first of all, they're not going to have a wrench. Okay.
Right.
So that'll tell you right off the bat. So then if you click on it, then they won't have any videos and not very many subs.
I think I'm going to copy Grizz's channel name.
But say such as let's see here. Is there anybody else here that
So now when I go to Cornbread, let me see. It goes to his channel. If you write in there Cornbread in the YouTube search, it goes to Cornbread, not his channel.
okay, well,
But
I've had it where somebody else made a channel name, Grizz 270, put my logo on there. And as you say, you know, you can tell if you know the person has a wrench, and you can tell by that. But I've done it where I had a wrench. Nobody in Iron Dog's live stream, I had a wrench, and somebody came on in there using my name, and it didn't have a wrench, and I used that go-to channel, and I clicked on that name of mine that didn't have a wrench. It wasn't me. I clicked on it, and it took me to my channel.
Yeah, you know, I did troll you a couple of times with your
I've
name.
never had that trouble.
Well, see, now here's this problem with it, Kim. The problem with it is you wouldn't know in that particular case if it's a troll or not.
Well, I don't care. I just want to be able to go to the channel. Just like Cornbread, there's this link.
Where's
If
my
I
link?
try to copy Cornbread and search for his channel, I won't get there.
Does somebody
I
want
can
to show?
click on his name, and there's his link right there.
Somebody want to show me some love? I need recognition. I need love.
See what I wanted. The reason why I like having it where I know that it's that person's channels. So if I want to bring up somebody from the live chat, I can click and verify that that's them that's asking to come up.
Yeah.
You know, and with the system that you got there, you can't verify that that's really them. Now, 90 to 95% of the time, it's going to be them.
Yeah, I can, because I know pretty well what, you know, like you go to the about page on their channel, and like Cornbread, he started in 2017. So if
No,
you
you're not understanding, Kim.
and it's just 2020, you know.
No, Kim, you're not getting it. You're not understanding what I'm saying. When you click on that name, that is a robot name now. It doesn't take you to their channel. It takes you to my channel. It doesn't take you to their channel. When they've copied my name and got it so close, and you click on the go to channel, it doesn't take you to their copycat channel. It takes you right to my channel with all my videos, everything on there. And if you click that subscribe button, you're subscribing to me. You're not subscribing to them.
Almost as if they are you.
Almost as if they are me.
Are you really who you say you are?
No, I'm not. I'm actually my twin brother. I'm the twin brother that actually survived. You know, now me speaking right now, I'm the twin brother that actually died.
Okay. You know, Iron Dog tried to pull this one and it didn't work.
You see what I'm saying though, Kim? When
Nope,
when that troll comes into this chat room using my name, the only way that you would know is because I have a wrench and he doesn't. However, if you use that go-to channel link, you click on it, you click on his name, it will take you to my channel.
Do it, Brian. Do it. You got to do it.
You'll need to, Brian, I believe that you'll need to also change your logo. And actually, I don't think it will work with that channel name. You have to start out with not an unsearchable. See, the younger the channel is, the new channels, when they create a new channel, they're basically unsearchable. It's almost impossible to find them. So you have to start out with a brand new channel, and then the YouTube algorithm or whatever it is that does it, the algorithm sends you to that channel. So I don't think you're going to actually change that channel name. Maybe one of your other channels that don't have any subscribers.
You know, Brian J., you actually did that quite quick. I'm starting to think things about you. Are you a troll? You're a troll, aren't you? But you're a good troll because you're a friend.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with trolls. There's no such thing as a bad troll. It's not the trolls that are the problems. It's the people that just hate everybody, that they want to do as much damage as they can. That a troll isn't necessarily about doing damage.
Yeah, that's a person that has nothing left in their own life, so they'd rather take out somebody else's life in a vain attempt to make themselves feel happy.
Yep.
But now he's got that showing as 2013.
Right. He doesn't have he's got Grizz 270 time. He doesn't have my logo. He doesn't have my exact name typed in. Okay. If he changed the logo and he started a new channel, say like he just started in the last few days, put my logo on there and my name exactly the way that I put it on there, and then you clicked on that go-to channel, it would take you to my channel.
Okay, so the name of that channel is ATV Time. So he just changed the name.
The channel might even have to be created to use my name. I'm not sure. I haven't messed with it enough, but I mean, it might have to be. You might have to create the channel in my name. Is a possibility too.
He's not as good as a troll as he thinks he is. See.
Yeah, the name of his channel is ATV Time. So he went to that channel and just brought it up as Grizz 270 Time.
It's Grizz 270 time.
Well, Brian, there might have been enough reports on that because somebody's been doing it a lot using my name. there might have been enough reports on that, and doing it to other people too, not just me. That maybe YouTube has got that figured on out. And my channel is registered. That name is, for whatever that means. But I mean, mine is a branded account. Now, I don't know if that was Big Steve. Steve says he's trolled my name, which is possible. And I don't care if people do it. The only thing that frustrates, well, not frustrates me, the only thing that's irritating about it is when somebody uses my name and you click on a thing and people think that that's it. People horsing around doing it, for funsies, like if Cornbread was to do it, that doesn't bother me. When it's in our own setting, we know, hey, people are having fun with it. That's cool. But when you're going over to some of these the gossip channels and stuff like that, and somebody's doing it, that's not cool in the gossip chat rooms.
Quit your sniveling, Grizz. It's not you.
There's Howie.
Are you gonna watch tomorrow night? Watch Joe Biden hand Trump's ass back to him?
That should be interesting. I don't know if I'm able. Well, I plan on being home at about dark. What time does it start?
It'd be 6 o'clock your time.
I might not be back quite yet.
And
It all depends if I can get out and hunt tomorrow. I would, I'd like to get out and hunt tomorrow, but it's probably not likely that I want to be able to get out and hunt tomorrow anyway, though. But
I don't know what channel it'd be on.
oh, they'll have it live on YouTube. Do you remember the debates of Ronald Reagan and Jimmy Carter?
No, I never watched it.
I have a feeling that if you want to have an idea how this debate is going to go, if you go back to the debates between Ronald Reagan and Jimmy Carter, I have a feeling that's how it's going to go.
Did they escort one of them out?
Nope.
Because I'm thinking they'll tell Trump to leave.
I don't know where you're coming up with that.
Well, it'd just be nice, wishful thinking.
Yeah, it would be. I think there was people that had that kind of wishful thinking too, with Reagan and Jimmy Carter.
Biden said people know that he's a liar, and anything he says is not going to be the truth.
It sounds like any politician, typically speaking.
No, just him.
And Joe Biden has 50 years of experience at that.
No, he didn't. But Trump has. Man, and they're closing in on him on this tax evasion.
No, there was no tax evasion.
He just didn't pay his taxes. Period.
No, he paid $750 2 years in a row. Hey, by the way, on the taxes, okay, they haven't said that. All they said is he paid $750 for the 2 years, and not sure about the rest of it. But you know what? He's not the only super rich guy that only paid $750 in personal taxes. I mean, all those wealthy people, that's what they do. They had the tax laws are written for them. So if you're going to condemn him for it, You got to condemn everybody on Capitol Hill and everybody else.
No, just Trump. He's
Yeah,
the only one I'm gunning for.
Okay.
Just Trump.
Okay.
Everybody's entitled to.
Here's the thing, Chris. If there was any other Republican running, I wouldn't have a problem with it. In fact, hell, I might even vote for them, depending on who they are. I'll tell you what, he's the Antichrist. He's not worth throwing away.
There was a lot of people that were saying that same thing about Obama when he was president. They were saying he was the Antichrist. You know how rumors get started.
They said he wasn't worth a pot to piss in.
He did a pretty good job, though, didn't he? He got the economy up and running.
Gave us a bunch of food stamps. Tell you what, in 2009 and 2010, I had $300 in food stamps coming to me each month. I enjoyed to hell all of it. I was fatter than a fat ox on Fat Friday at a fat camp.
And Trump took that away, huh?
Yeah, he gave us the flying fickle finger of death.
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is now, people that griping about Obamacare don't have to worry about that.
Thank goodness.
Because Obamacare was better than no care. Now you're not going to have no care.
Now, I don't have a wrench up here, guys.
Uh-oh. Let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him.
Why don't you have a wrench?
Oh, I can't use it. You can't. There's no wrench on the StreamYard chat, and I'm on my cell phone.
Damn it. I said, let me have him. Cornbread, Brian. That's my kill. Don't be stealing my kills, man. You guys stay on your side of the forest.
Yeah, and when you're on your cell phone in the StreamYard chat, like try it, Kim. When you're on my StreamYard chat, try and you're reading the chat on the StreamYard chat.
Yeah.
Try timing out from that. It don't work. You have to open up the YouTube chat in order to do that.
Oh boy, they got a big goomer hard on for me, Grizz.
Okay.
They want me.
I thought you said it didn't work.
It doesn't. I can't use timeout.
I just did.
You can't because you're the room owner. I'm saying if when you come in on my live chat on a StreamYard, then you can't.
No.
And the thing is here on the StreamYard try doing this. I can't even leave a comment on in here, okay? On the StreamYard chat from StreamYard. But try doing this. Pick out somebody with a wrench. Whoever has a wrench on in here that's chatting, click on their name on the StreamYard one, not on the YouTube. Click on their name and try to take away the wrench or try to give them a wrench.
Go ahead. You can use me. It's fine.
So you can time them on out, but you can't take or give away wrenches from StreamYard. You as a room owner still have the power to time out from there, but you don't have the power to give or take away wrenches from the StreamYard app.
Well, I don't see a wrench in here.
In the StreamYard app.
No, not on StreamYard.
Right. But go ahead, click on a name, just like you was going to time them on out. And down at the bottom, it will say add or remove moderator. But it doesn't say that in StreamYard, does it?
No, it just says put user in timeout or block user.
Right. You don't. But in the YouTube app, you have the option. Now, anybody that comes up on the panel and we're using the StreamYard chat, that app, we can't use our wrenches up here.
Has the chat died though?
It slowed down some.
Well, the last comment was Grizz 270 time.
No, the last comment was from Tim.
Okay, so what I got to do?
Hit top chat, live chat again.
No, I got to restore it and pop it back out.
Or that too. Don't listen to Big Steve. I know Jack and shit. That's about it.
Okay, you know Jack?
And shit.
You may know Jack, but you don't know no shit.
You know, Grizz, I know Jack very well. Me and Jack have talked so many times.
Well, you still don't know shit.
We've argued, we'd laughed, we'd cried together,
And you still don't know shit.
and I still don't know shit. Because Jack won't let me. He keeps crying about that I keep mixing him with Coke. But I'll tell you what, if there's one alcohol that I truly do love, though, it's Jack Daniel's old number 7 Tennessee, bourbon.
Yeah.
Well,
You
Tim,
give me some of that, dude.
what the problem was because I was working and I had damn good insurance with Obamacare. So, I didn't lose my insurance.
Yes, I
Yeah,
would. Yes, I would. I would. If Jack was stuck on the roof, I would help Jack off.
Hey, Kim, Obama insurance did help a lot of people, but it also hurt a lot of people.
Well, sorry.
Well,
You
know
never
what?
everybody, somebody's going to bitch.
Where's that T-shirt, champ?
Yeah, somebody's going to bitch. You know what? On both sides.
You need to go put that shirt on, Kim.
And when Obamacare is completely wiped out, somebody else will bitch about that.
Yeah.
We need to do that prank.
Jack and Bud Light.
You like the Boilermakers, huh, Cornbread?
Boilermakers are okay. I don't really like to mix it like that, though. Bud Light is Bud Light and Jack is Jack.
Tim, I know a number of people that got hurt by it.
Now I like Jaeger bombs. I've been to so many alcohol parties. I'll say offhand, I've got 10 good ones with 10 good stories that go with them.
Hey, I got a friend of mine that his wife was born with spinal bifida, and severe medical bills her whole life. He pays $1,200 a month for insurance, and prior to Obama, his insurance took care of everything, and he had a copay of like $2,000 a year. As soon as Obama got on in there, his insurance just skyrocketed, and now he's paying. Not only is he paying extremely high health insurance, he also above his $30,000 a year that he pays on insurance, he has to pay like $20,000-$30,000 out of a pocket for medical bills on his wife too now. He's broke. He's about ready to file bankruptcy on it. I mean, he's totally screwed. And he pays top dollar all the way through, for the best health care he can get, but it's still not good enough to cover. I mean, it's just wiping him out.
Well,
And these are the people that we say, oh, too bad.
no, I'm not going to say that. My second wife, she had a pacemaker put in. Okay. And my employer screwed up the insurance somehow. And they recalled $130,000 on my insurance. And it was tough for a while. And I made a phone call and just happened to get a hold of the head honcho of the board of insurances. And I told him everything that was going on. He said, son, it sounds like you need some help. And he got a hold of Blue Cross at the time. And they had to pay it all back. So I was lucky.
Yeah, this guy hasn't been fortunate that way. He's even had hired lawyers to try to figure out ways to get through it.
Well, the thing of it is, you can file bankruptcy, but what are you going to do once you get that cleared up?
That's what's holding him back on it. I mean, because he can file bankruptcy on all the past. It doesn't take care of anything of the future.
Right.
And the way things have gone, he's screwed either way. I mean, his insurance before this happened, he was doing just fine until Obamacare.
Looks like Tim has some trouble there too.
You got a lot of trouble.
I mean, and you know what? Obamacare could have been a good deal. This is what I hate about Obamacare, because Obamacare could have been a good deal if the Democrats had allowed the Republicans to get involved and say, hey, you know what? We can work together and come up with a bill that works for everybody. But the Democrats are so bound, and they were so bound and wrapped up in cutting them on out that they refused any open discussion on, anything from the Republican side.
But the thing of it is, you can't trust the government to give you insurance.
That's right. That's why Obamacare sucks.
Well, there were so many people that didn't have insurance. So Obama come up with this Obamacare. Okay, so what did Trump do? I'm going to get you better health care. No, I'm going to take your health care away. You ain't going to have shit. Because the woman that he's putting in there to the justice, she's going to take that away. You're not going to be able to do the abortion,
Well, even if they do that, though, people without medical insurance can still be treated at a county hospital.
There you go.
Well, people that could not afford what Obamacare did is people that could not afford insurance before, they still did not qualify to be put on Medicaid. Okay, so now they were forced to pay, even though they couldn't afford to buy insurance in the first place. Now they had to buy insurance, and if they didn't, they had to pay it like what, a $700 or $800, basically a fine for not having insurance each year. For those that couldn't afford to buy the insurance. So it didn't even help. It didn't even help all that many people in the lower income. It didn't really help them. And the people that already had the low income, there was a lot of people that already had insurance, free health care through Medicaid. It didn't help them out any. So I'm not quite sure. There was only a select few that it actually helped.
Stop
It did
whining.
more. It did more damage than it did good.
But what did Trump do for us? Nothing.
Well, you know what? When you got something that big of a mess, it's going to take quite a bit to straighten it on out.
Well, it's going to take Biden to get in there and straighten it out.
And he's going to do that in 2020.
I don't know who will straighten it out, and I'm not saying that Trump will straighten it out. I'm not saying that at all. But Joe Biden was just as much his fault. He was just as much part as the fiasco of Obamacare as anybody else. Now, what I would rather see a whole different person running for the White House rather than Trump or Obama. I'd like to see somebody completely outside of that, a business-minded guy, and I don't care if it's somebody that pisses everybody off. I think we need to kick government out of a lot of stuff where it doesn't belong.
Okay, so Tim, Biden has never been president yet. So he hasn't had one day. No, sir. Biden didn't have 47 years as president. So no, that's not right.
So what makes him qualified to be president then?
What
At
makes
least,
him qualified? Because he's running for president.
at least Donald Trump was president of a company. He was president of something, so that makes him more qualified.
Trump was never qualified. He just
Oh yeah, he was. He was president of several corporations.
that he filed bankruptcy on.
Yeah. Donald Trump was a business entrepreneur.
And
Yeah.
how many people do you know that can file bankruptcy on something and make money? Lawfully, legally, within the legal system. There's nothing wrong with what he did there. Maybe morally wrong, but not legally wrong.
Chris, he didn't do it legally. We're closing in on him.
You guys need to watch. You guys need to watch some of those interviews with Trump from the
I'll
'80s.
tell you what, when Biden becomes president, and they haul Trump out, he'll go to prison for the
No.
It's great.
You know what? They said the same thing about Hillary Clinton, that she was going to be hauled in prison. She'll never go to prison. It's those guys that they fight back and forth all the time in Capitol Hill. They make all these threats, and nobody ever does anything about it.
Hillary didn't do anything to go to prison, but Trump had.
Yeah, Hillary didn't do anything to go to prison. She deleted some emails, so that takes her out the equation. And then you got Bill Cosby.
And
I'll vote for you, Tim.
the thing of it is, Hillary did win the election.
No, she didn't win the election. She won the popular vote, but she didn't win the election.
She did. Russians
Nope.
changed the numbers.
If she won the election, she would be a president. She won the popular vote, but she did not win the election.
Can't help it. She won. And Trump was impeached. So there you go.
I wish I could open up my eyes.
A bunch of pigs just flew past Tim's world window.
Yeah. Really? I didn't know pigs could fly, Tim. You know who I kind of wanted to be president? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh no, he did a crap job in California. Don't want him as president.
He couldn't.
I know he
He
was
was
born in America.
born in America.
I know.
Even if he was, thank God he can't be president because he did a crappy job in California. He's the reason why the state went all Democrat.
Yeah,
You know,
and that's a good thing.
was he a Republican?
No, he was a rhino.
No, was he a Republican or a Democrat?
He was a registered Republican that operated as a Democrat.
He was a conscientious objector. I still like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Always have, always will. No,
I will be back.
I will be back as the Terminator.
You did know he married a Kennedy. He was married into the Democrat family.
I like his taste in cigars.
That's right, Tim. That's exactly right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was not a bad actor. He may have been a bad governor, but he was sure not a bad actor.
I thought he was pretty
No,
good.
you know what? Arnold Schwarzenegger was not a good actor, but he was in some really good movies. It was the movies that made Arnold Schwarzenegger. It wasn't his acting skills.
You're a bad actor, Brian.
There you go.
Why don't you pick on somebody your own size, loser? Damn Toyota drivers.
But anyhow, that's what I'm going to be doing. Watching Biden hand Trump's ass back to him. I bet it'll be a good one. Because you know that Trump's just going to lie. I did a very good job. I'm not really that much of a dumbass. I just look
Well,
like
if I don't know who's hosting this first one.
But see, Brian, you are an actor because you're a clown.
Do you know who's hosting it, Kim?
United States, I guess.
No, what network?
Well, it's going to be on all of them.
Well, whether it's going to be on all of them, who's hosting it, and that makes a world of difference.
I don't know. Won't make any difference. Trump will still be lying.
Well, I mean, it's like the last debates. You know, I mean, they were fact checking him all the way through, and come to find out they were correcting him and fact checked, and then come to find out after it was all over with, he was actually right. They were wrong with the fact checks.
Well, anything that Trump says, you know is going to be wrong. I can tell you right now, and I haven't even heard it. And he's calling names, Pocahontas and Sleepy Joe. What about orange faced Trump, golf player?
I think Wallace will be pretty much fair about it, though. Cornbread.
I won't be watching fake news Fox. No, I won't be watching Fox, Brian. They should change that from Fox to Trump Channel.
See,
Just like they should change CNN to Clinton News Network, huh?
how you like that? How you like that, Chris?
The right thing. You'll hear the truth.
I'll steal your name and your avatar.
I don't see you on there. Oh, you mean up on the StreamYard, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the text. I don't have the picture up. That's right, Cornbread. Fox is owned and operated by the Democrats.
I don't think so. Fake news.
No, check into it, Kim. It's true. Cornbread ain't lying on that. Fox News is actually owned by the Democrats.
Oh,
I can't think. What's the guy? The owner's name? They live over in Europe too. They don't even live here in the United States.
I wish Trump lived over there too. That'd help things out.
Yep, Cornbread. Okay, it's an old guy that owns it, and he's Democrat, but he's not a liberal or left wing Democrat. He's more of a mediocre. But his four sons are the ones that operate it now, and they're all left wing liberals. And it's all about the views. That's all they really care about. It's not about matter about the truth. Yeah, Murdoch, Rupert Murdoch. Tim's right.
Quit copying and pasting Google. That's spam. Get your own information, Brian J. I love teasing Brian. Oh, now you're giving me the middle finger, huh?
Okay.
Tim says Google lies, and there's some truth to that too. You can't always go by Google.
Yeah, can't always go by Google, Brian. This ice is so refreshing. We got 102, or I think it was 103 today.
Whoa, it got warm there.
Yeah, it did, man. It got that temperature about 4:30. It was really friggin' hot, man. Took me a little nap.
It got to be about 484 today here.
Took me a little nap, man. I woke up, my pillar was all wet. I had to throw it in the washing machine.
Okay, so this guy you're saying that owns Fox News, he died.
Yeah, and his 4 sons are the
So see, that's not right.
his 4 sons though are the stockholders or whatever.
But I'm trying to find. I don't know if he's Democrat.
I wonder where Robert 208 is.
No, probably out playing with his sister. Don't get jealous, Steve.
Damn you, Robert.
So anyhow, he probably handed it down to his sons, but he don't own it no more because he died.
There's 4 sons.
Okay. So they're probably Republicans.
No, they're left-wing liberal Democrats. It's all the deal with Fox News. It's all about the money. The clicks. What sells the story? It's not necessarily about the truth. It's about the stories. And by the way, that's the same with CNN. It's the same with NBC. It's not about getting none of the networks are about getting news on out there. They're about making a sell.
It's about truth, justice, and the American way, Grizz.
Is that right?
Grizz's watch quit working.
Don't you know, Superman? Truth, justice, and the American way.
Yeah, there you go. So Tim, are you going to look for that laptop or no? That's
Gone.
Huh?
His laptop is gone forever.
No. I think I showed him the laptop to buy.
Oh, that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you showed him that laptop online. Yeah, I remember now.
Tim's laptop is somewhere where my mini bike is.
I ain't no money. Well, wait until after January 20th, you'll have a lot of money.
Yeah, who was that? I
Just
know who you're talking about, Cornbread.
out.
Also, Glenn Beck will talk about it sometimes too. About that guy.
Who the hell is Glenn Beck?
He was some young fella that used to live in Washington. Worked for Fox News as a commentator for a long time, and then he was getting too conservative for them and trying to get too much information on out. And Fox basically fired him, and he went out and started his own. Now he's living in Texas, and he has his own. It's called the Blaze TV. He owns that now.
Huh. See,
Yeah, George Soros.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, that's who it is, Cornbread. It's George Soros. Fox News is not allowed to talk about George.
Somebody's always got to try to take you down somewhere. You're a well-educated man, Grizz. I'm glad I know you. If I ever need a well-educated advice, I know where to go.
Was he from Tampa originally? That could be Skeeter. All I know is he was in Washington State for a long time.
I bet you guys had the teeth for this, man. God.
See, Tim, that's a problem.
Mm.
They gave Trump too much power. And that's why he got impeached, because of the abuse of power.
And now he's got impeached because he's not going along with those that's trying to yank his chain.
I can't help it.
He's not letting whoever these yahoos are that pull the strings on the presidents and on our congressmen and stuff.
Already impeached. When he walks out of the White House, he'll be thrown in prison.
I love how Kim is hell bent on hell fuck Trump, you know?
I'm telling you, here's what would happen if Trump was to get another 4 years. He wouldn't have to campaign. And you think that all hell's broke loose in the 4 years he's been in there? Oh my God. If he was to get in there for another 4 years, the Republicans have wrote him a blank check. He can do anything he thinks. He don't have to pay taxes, you know.
Oh, well, he doesn't
No,
pay
we
those.
paid more taxes than what he did.
Trump don't pay taxes.
There's 23 retired generals that wants Trump out of there.
I'm gonna laugh when he
Hey.
becomes president.
Hey, Tim, news alert. Obama's not president anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's a damn shame,
Thank God too. Yeah, I'll agree.
because he had the economy way up there. He took out Osama bin Laden.
Now that I'm happy for.
There was 4 things that he done, and Trump hadn't done anything.
That SOB bin Laden deserved to die. I hope they blew his friggin' head off. I remember when that happened, the YouTuber, The Angry Grandpa, released a video. He threw himself a little party, man. He bought a birthday cake that said "Goodbye, Bin Laden," and he bought a bunch of cake and chips for his kids, and he was waving at his neighbors. Hey, oh, Biden's gone, everybody!
Oh,
Bin Laden's dead. Hallelujah.
okay, Tim, you believe whatever makes you feel good, because you're wrong.
No, Tim's not wrong. He's Amish.
Yeah, I seen that, Cornbread. That was funny.
I like teasing Tim too because it's easy. Tim's gullible. You want to know who another person is really gullible? Like I'm talking so gullible, man.
No, actually, bin Laden had lead poisoning, is what he died of.
Yeah, lead poisoning in his head.
Yep.
Rotten hell, Bin Laden. Rotten hell, Bin Laden. Rotten hell, Bin Laden. Oh, rotten hell, Bin Laden.
Well, if Joe Biden wins the election, AOC will be in charge.
Yep, sure will. A stupid Mexican lady,
She's not
Ocasio,
Mexican.
Negracio, Puerto Rican. She's a dope fiend. Anyways, I saw her on I-95.
Grizz, who did you
Huh?
say would be in charge?
AOC.
What is that?
I don't remember what the letters stand for. It said that.
Angela Ocasio-Cortez.
Yeah, she's in Michigan. She's a representative for Gary. You know, Mach 1. She's the one that says she'd like to see Americans die and all that different stuff. You know, they're your typical Democrat congresswoman.
You know, Mr. Mach 1 scared the crap out of me this morning. Also, if I was to say, he almost got mad at me this morning.
Mach 1?
Yeah. Because you know how sometimes I'll say, oh, if you bring up Grizz, I'm getting off the panel. I said, Mach was coming up and I said, oh, man, Dad, get off the panel. And he's like, well, then why don't you get off then, man? Go.
Oh, I can hear him. Yeah.
He was being serious for a second, but then he smiled and told me to shut up.
Yeah. See, he's just lucky that he got a good paying job.
Ouch.
Okay? And I'm glad he did. All
Hey,
right.
cornbread. The way that works is, to make sure that it's working properly, you reach down in the hole, you turn the water on, and then there's a switch up on the wall, and you flip that switch and see if you can feel the blade spinning.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Forgive Grizz 270, for he knows not what he does.
Well, do you know, Tim, that we had a virus that President Trump didn't do anything and allowed it to kill 203,000 people? So there you go.
Yeah. He's a jerk off.
But, you know,
Well,
I can't see why.
the world is overpopulated. Keep that in mind.
Hey, wait a minute, Chris. Let me say this, and then you can have it all to yourself. I just don't understand why we have to let Trump tell us what we can do. I mean, why don't the scientists that he's fired get in there and say, now look, this is what we need to do? You know. Now go ahead, Bruce.
Well, all I was saying was the world is overpopulated, so we need to raise those numbers a little bit.
Well, they're raising.
Who is that dog in the window? Woo, woo. This has been a public service announcement brought to you in part by Kim Fife. The views and events expressed here are totally effed and are not necessarily the views of anyone. However, upon joining this channel, you have agreed not to try this at home.
Oven off.
Kim Fife is not responsible for your actions.
Anything else?
Upon joining the
Shut the fuck up. Oh, did I say that out loud? Lord. Okay, Steve, talk.
I'm sorry, Steve is not here anymore. Can you please leave a message?
After the beep.
You didn't want me to finish my public service announcement?
Okay. Nobody ever seems to answer that question. Maybe she. Well, why would you want to stop a cow from farting?
See, Brian J liked it.
Well, you're starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so Tim, I don't know what you're saying that Obama, we don't care about Obama. He did a real good job. He's not president now, and he's not running for president. He fixed what George W. Bush messed up. And George W. Bush, his first term, he didn't win the election either. Not legally.
Now, speaking of George W. Bush, I remember I knew several Democrats that voted against George W. Bush, and they voted for Al Gore. And after 9/11 happened, every single one of the Democrat friends that I knew said they were sure glad that Al Gore got defeated there in the courts.
Why? I think President Bush handled 9/11 quite well.
Yeah, he set it up. He was behind it.
Boy, you guys have one-sided opinions. You don't want to look at the bigger picture.
Yeah, the guy that invented the internet, Brian, you remember him.
Look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is this country. Now, what do we want for this country?
There you go, Tim. Now, come over on the right or the left side.
Donald Trump has become a role model for our kids. What are we teaching them?
There you go.
Bush is a traitor. Yeah, Tim.
No, he did. He set 911 up. They proved that.
Yeah, he conspired to kill thousands of people. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Hey, Trump, he's killed 203,000 people. So there you go.
Yeah, that's right, Tim. They were taken out by controlled explosions. Where'd you get
But
that
you-
information? Off the side of the world?
You won't find me fighting for George W. Bush's honor.
What?
Tim, you're right. If you look at the towers that come down, you can see explosion. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, because the floors were falling on top of each other.
No,
Yes.
look at the film.
Kim, I have closely studied the 9/11 disaster. And the reason you saw those explosions was because the floors imploded on each other due to the thousands of pounds of concrete and steel that was falling in a vertical direction downward.
And by the
fuel-
way, you know,
and you're correct.
Steve is right on this. On the description on how the building came on down. What happens is each one of those floors, as they come down, it's like a compressor compressing air.
Yep.
The inside floors are a completely different structure than the outside walls. So
Yep.
the floors are coming on down, compressing air, blasting out dust on out, and then above that, the walls are start coming down on top of that. But the floors are inside are dropping like 20 and 30 floors ahead of the walls.
Jet fuel doesn't burn steel, Tim, but it sure will melt it when it's on fire.
Now, if you watch a video, the fire was way up here, and then you could see the explosion way below, and then another one. And
Well, yeah,
another.
because the fire fell with it.
Oh, look at the videos.
Well, think of it this way, Kim. Where did my chat go? There it is. Okay. If you have steel weakening because of fire up high, it's getting weaker, okay? And then you have that floor collapse on down to the floor below. It's not designed to have that to absorb that sudden shock. So the floor below it collapses. You know, the fire is going to be up above it. But the floors, not because of the fire, the floors themselves are imploding it. The way that the floors, once that first floor dropped, the building was not designed for the shock of that first floor to land on the second floor, and then the second floor to land on the next floor down and down. As it's going down, it's building up momentum.
Yeah, actually, you're right, Grizz. And when the buildings fell, the floors peeled themselves away from the inside skeleton of the structure. Because if you watch and if you look really close, after you see it drop down low, you can still see part of the elevator shafts still
Yeah.
standing, and then they fell.
Yeah.
I've seen the explosions where the bombs were set. Yeah, I did.
I watched this video about a man that was in the Marriott hotel that's down at the base of the Twin Towers. And he was in the hotel in the stairwell, a stairwell that they had added 5 years before. And it was the strongest part of the building because he survived. There was a huge chunk out of the jet and it was really terrible. He survived though because he was in that stairwell. If you watch a channel called Enhanced World Trade Center Videos, it's actually called Enhanced WTC Videos. They put up every single video that was recorded of the disaster on that channel. You could see.
Brian, I didn't see the building explode before the plane hit. If we're talking about the Twin Towers, if you're talking about the other structures, Building 7 and stuff, I don't know anything about that.
Now, I can argue this one. How could the building explode before the plane ever touched the building? That's impossible. Was there a explosion inside? No, don't
There was
think so.
bombs in there. I don't know if it exploded before the plane hit, but shortly after.
Oh yeah, shortly after, kaboom. That's right.
Yeah. Watch your video.
Only thing I'm going on, you guys, is testimonies, and I looked at diagrams and photographs, and I looked at diagrams about the burning points and combustion levels of jet fuel and shit, and that's why I come up with my arguments for the disaster.
Well, you can argue all you want, but you're wrong.
I think, Brian, I think it'd be really tough to identify an explosion of a plane when it's only 2 foot away at 400 miles of speed, 400 miles per hour of speed.
How did the second tower exploded when the plane was 2 feet away? That doesn't make damn sense at all.
No.
It does not either.
What was there some Haji in there or something? Kamikaze or something?
There you go.
Yeah, that was in the old days, Tim, when that plane hit the Empire State Building. I saw classic pictures of that, man. And the building never fell. Because you know why? It was fortified, man.
I think there's a difference between a Cessna 172 and a Boeing 747 doing it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's been a lot of fun.
We just love your streams, Kim, man.
Well, I'm sorry you're wrong, but you know,
Hey, it's okay.
I gotta go see the doctor tomorrow. I gotta get up earlier.
Now, are you going to ask him if he's voting for Biden or Trump?
Do what?
Are you going to ask him if he's voting for Biden before you see him?
No.
You better call him up and ask him.
Yeah,
No,
make sure
calls me.
you're getting the right guy, Kim.
Well, thank you, Brian, and thank you, Tim.
Brian J., I'd like to argue with you sometime about 9/11.
Well, you would be wrong.